Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Garageband tutorials. This one called the advanced user. Basically we'd like to look at 4 functions, how we can put some music in ourselves through the keyboard, how we can split and copy and paste. We're going to look at something called the cycle region, what we can do with that, and then finally adding some effects. Now this time, when you click on GarageBand, you will see in recent projects your last little thing that you've recorded here, and of course I'll bring up there it is, my glorious Sartorius. Double click on that and up comes the most fantastic tune you've heard in your lives. Here it is. Hello. So, straight up into the menu, open window, here we have musical typing. If I select musical typing, I get a little musical keyboard coming up. At the moment it's not really doing much because I haven't selected any sound for it. If I was to click back on this track that I had moments ago, you will see that it's now highlighted. I could hit the mouse over it, or of course play it by hand. And so forth. Don't really like the sound though, so if I click on my little eye here, brings up information about the track. I could change it to something else, maybe lead synthy sound. Cheerful trance. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, try another. I like it. Don't think any of these are going to fit with my music, but too bad. Let's try it anyway. What I would do down here, click on record. With my metronome on, I should be able to hear the beat, play along to it, as well as listening to my other tracks. And it's a little difficult to play exactly what might be in my mind. I'm just going to make a little bit of noise here just to show you how it works. And we're done. Sounded in my opinion, which you may or may not like. I could move that to a different section if I wanted. I could come over here and I could solo the track. Now all I will hear is this piece that I've created. Here we go. Oh, very musical. Absolutely terrible. So, I'm going to show you how to split this up. Say, for example, I liked the first little part. I'm going to move my playhead down to here. Here we are. In Edit, we have split. I can split it at the playhead, and you can see that there are 2 sections now. This section here, this section over here. I could do that again if I like this little part. Edit, split it. The playhead. It needs to know what I want to split, and because this wasn't highlighted a second ago, it didn't work. try again, split at the playhead, and now it's splitting. This section here, I really don't like at all. I will delete that. This one, I'll think about that for later. Now I could select this little part here. Let's hear it again. Okay, a simple little thing. But I could simply Command C and copy that, and then insert it at the start of each second bar if I liked. Command V. Here as well, Command V. And Command V. Now if I was to listen to this all together with the other music, well, I don't really like something that's happening in this section here. What I could do is bring up this little cycle region, click on here, and what that has done is bring up this little yellow part. If I move that, I can move it wherever I like. I'm going to move it to this over where this piece of music is starting. Make it a little bit shorter, so it's about the same length of the music. And now when I press play, it's going to keep cycling over that section. I'm going to bring up the track editor so I can see my music here. Let's just play it and have a look. Which part of it just is sounding really bleh? I don't like this part here. If I don't like that part here, I could do something else to it. I could move it into a different place. I could even give it a different note if I wanted to. If I wanted to, if I thought some of these are a little bit short, I can click on it, drag it out, make the note sound longer. Okay, so this is where we can get a little bit more creative with the loops. If I want to listen to the whole song again, I'll need to remove that and rewind and play. The next thing I'd like to show you quickly is how to add some effects to it. Again, I'm going to just look at this moonbeam, so I'd like to solo that again, so that's the only one I can hear. And while this is playing, and I might use the loop browser, bring it back, I want to loop it over this whole section. I'm going to come over here to where it says edit. I'm going to click on edit. This sound has already got some effects added to it, okay, but I could add some more. I could remove these, I could change them around a little bit, try some different things. Let's press play, click here, and you'll see that there are a lot of different kinds of effects, different things I could do. I could add a distortion and make it really heavy. Let's take that down a little bit in volume. Bring up the other tracks. Okay, so that is a few of the advanced features, the things that you can do in GarageBand. I invite you now to have a play with your music and see what you can do to customize it a little. Enjoy.